track review.
Hi everyone, Anthony Fantano here, the internet's busiest music nerd, and this is Track Reviews, where we talk about the latest in rock, pop, electronic, and experimental music, and whether or not it's good. Anyway, a couple things before we get into this track review that I want to mention. This coming Thursday, see, this is insane. March has been such an insanely busy month for me. I didn't do a blog TV, and that's a little sad. It's a little sad, guys. But anyway, this coming Thursday, I will be doing a blog TV. Let's shoot for about, let's say, 6 o'clock? 6 o'clock sound good to you guys? Thursday, this coming Thursday, 6 o'clock. Does that work for you guys? Hope it does. I'll take some requests live in the room. I think I finally have the whole request thing figured out, so there should be a lot less confusion over whose request is getting taken, who did and who didn't send a request, whether or not I missed one. That will all be figured out. Don't worry about it. And also I want to make mention that theneedledrop.com is up right now. It was down for a little bit, but now it's pretty much up and running 100%. No question as to whether or not it's up. It's up. It's working. And I'm going to be posting on it throughout this coming week. Alright. Also, one more thing. Album of the week. It's Prince's Purple Rain. Prince and the Revolutions. Purple Rain. And that's awesome. Alright. This track comes from Picture, the National's new record, their 5th LP, and the follow-up to the critically acclaimed album, Boxer. These guys are a Brooklyn-based band who really carry the torch that moody rock bands like Joy Division set way back in the day. The new album is called High Violet, and we're going to listen to the first track to leak from it. It's linked in the D-Box, so you can listen to it there. Here we go. The National with Bloodbuzz, Ohio. Wow. A really huge, gigantic, ambitious piece of music from the National there. Just imagine the Arcade Fire, but they're just really depressed version of Arcade Fire there, I guess you could say. Just with all the strings, all the horns, all the ethereal hums in the background. To me, that's where the ambition comes from. Just how huge and how gigantic this song sounds. It's really a production. This thing is really a production. However, in terms of the delivery, the emotion, the style of the music, this is kind of the same thing we've always come to know from the National. You know, we expect this from the National. They don't exactly strike me as a band that's just up in one day just going to change and be like, yeah guys, let's write really uppity, happy indie rock tunes, yeah! That's just not going to happen. They're always going to be one of the most chill, relaxed, out there rock bands of all time. I'm on a Bloodbuzz. It kind of reminds me of some of the really moody stuff that Iggy Pop put onto his new album, or something Nick Cave would do if you forced that guy through rehab and just really made him a more likable, less creepy kind of dude. And of course I have to make a little Interpol comparison here too, but definitely a more lax version of that kind of sound. The really blasé, laid-back attitude may not be for everybody, but I can get into it. For me, coming from the National, it's a pretty infectious thing. It's something that really, comes to me too. And I have to say, the way the song was structured, the melodies, the performance, everything was great. I just wish there could have been just a little bit more contrast, variation between the verses and the choruses as opposed to this continuous build, which didn't really make one stand out from the other, I suppose you could say. But maybe that's just me nitpicking a little bit. Other than that, the production is really great, though there is a lot of attention to detail in this song. I wouldn't call it overproduced. It's certainly not overly compressed or just obnoxiously loud. It's very well put together. This is just a really good track. I could give this thing a strong 7. It didn't exactly floor me, it didn't freak me out, but it has me excited for this upcoming album, most definitely. Picture of it again. Picture of it again. The National, Bloodbuzz, Ohio. Link in the D-Box. Forever.